What's up, guys? We're on an adventure today. Yep, it's a 3-day adventure, so it should be a good one. Stay tuned to see what happens. It could be wild. I don't know. Oh, we're getting a little bit of snow on our trip. We also have a fellow Cayenne who we've been following for quite some time. That's all we have to report at the moment. Well, we're getting places. We made it to Indiana, and lots of traffic. Barely moving. And here we are. We're stopped on I-80. You just stopped. This fucking traffic is terrible.
It's the worst.
God damn it. Just cruising through bumfuck towns, but they're kind of neat looking. Got all the Christmas lights up. Kind of cool. The snow, on the other hand, not so cool. It's really slowing us down. Well, day one in the bag. Made it to the hotel. It's a pretty fucking nice hotel, honestly. It was a good call. But it's pretty late, so we're gonna go to sleep. And then in the morning, dude's supposed to be meeting us here at the hotel. So, yeah. Stay tuned. How are we doing, Anthony?
Tired.
Yeah.
Cold.
So you'll see the 911 is out there, and that guy in that truck over there bought it.
Yep.
So she gone, but now we're waiting for the bank to open. Wasting a lot of time. We still got 40 minutes before they open.
It's 3 minutes away.
And it's 3 minutes away. So we can't waste any time driving there because it's right there. So we're just hanging out. Six Flags over this bitch. Anthony's been sleeping half the fucking trip. Well, it's the next day. We made it to Oklahoma City. We stayed the night, and this motherfucker is the loudest snoring motherfucker I've ever heard in my life.
It'd be like that.
Yeah, it really be like that. And yeah, now we're headed further south. It kind of looks like we might be going on a gravel road. I don't know, but we're going to go look at a car. So stay tuned. Yeah.
This is a Mini Cooper truck. See what happens with motors in the back. So like a copper in the back is changed. You got second inch glass. You got girls leaving. I was like, you got girls and shit.
Hell yeah, guys. 1978 Mini Cooper with a Z6 swap. So much room in here. Like, it's ridiculous. I could fit like several motorcycles in front of this thing. It's crazy. So crazy. So we were like stopped in Kansas City to get some more marketplace finds. And now we got like a Christmas light show. There's like lights all over the place. Hell yeah, guys. We made it back. That last trip, that last little bit, we ran through like a whole bunch of fog, and we had to slow down to like 60 on the interstate. Like you couldn't go any faster than that because you couldn't see. It was there. Yeah, it was quite the thing. But we made it back, and the car's in one piece. The Cayenne is in one piece. The trailer not so much. MVP of the trip, the Cayenne, by far. We went 2,500 miles. 7 states, 3 days. Didn't skip a beat. Just perfect. Got 12 miles a gallon while it was pulling the trailer with full load. Empty trailer, it was about 14. Like, it just, dude, perfect. So smooth. I love that damn thing so much. It is fantastic. My trailer, on the other hand, huge piece of shit. I've had so many problems with the roof cracking, and I actually had to repair it before we left. We went out, a new crack started. It's like 2 feet long. A couple other cracks started in different places. At the point, the whole roof needs replaced. It's junk. And we had problems with the trailer brakes at one point where like it just didn't work for several hours. But tonight it worked the whole time. There was one hiccup it didn't work, but for the most part it was pretty much the whole time, which was good. But yeah, I mean, it was quite the trip, guys. There was, a lot of miles, a lot of freaking Taco Bell, a lot of Chipotle, just stopping so many places. And yeah, there were so many times I stopped and like people would like ask me about the Cayenne and be like, oh man, like, what is that thing? Like, how, what kind of mileage does it get? Like, what does this thing cost? Like, people were really interested in the Cayenne because it was pulling that trailer. And, I got to show off the Mini Cooper to one guy so during the trip, you'll see, I actually picked up a bunch of stuff. I got, that right there is a K20 bottom end. That is actually for the Civic. I didn't forget about it. It's been torn apart for a while. I'm going to have an episode here coming up, hopefully, but I had to get parts, and I've got a bunch more parts now, so we're in a better spot. But yeah, I got that K20 bottom end for a hell of a deal. The dude threw in a whole TSX head for free, basically. I did pick up a transmission for my buddy while I was at it. I got that's a SI tranny LSD. Also, I picked up that nitrous bottle from some random person on Marketplace for $20, and it's full of nitrous, and came with a bottle heater and a bracket. Crackheads. I don't even know, but good for me. I also, unrelated to the trip, but before I left, I actually picked up another TSX engine, so I have one of those. Yeah, so now that some of the things I got, I picked this up. I have big plans for this. Things are coming. Obviously, it has a Z6 swap in it right now, but that's not what's staying in there. When I get a chance, I'm going to go over the car, kind of look it over, and then I'm going to start ordering parts. And then you'll see what we're doing with it. It's going to be pretty fucking wild, guys. So definitely stay tuned. And don't worry, there are episodes coming out with some of these other cars. Like I showed you this mid-engine hatch. I did work on it a little bit. I've got more work to do to it because we have more parts now. And, obviously I said the Civic, I've got more parts for that too. So hopefully we're going to have more episodes coming. We've got 3 different project cars. So it's really at this point, it's coming down to time when I can work on it because, yeah, I've got parts for things, so just need to make it happen. So I'm going to take this thing on the first test drive because on the last video, I didn't get a chance because I was too busy driving around, moving in and out of the trailer, and it was too much. Didn't have time. So we're going to go drive this thing around because I want to see what it's like with the D-Series on it. First things first, I do need to take the hood off because the guy advised me that the latch is screwed up. It doesn't have a cable, so you can't release it. So I'm going to take the hood off, and then I'm going to kind of check over a couple things. Then we'll start it up and go drive it. So let's get this hood off real quick. This thing starts kind of rough. There's something going on with the idle valve. There's definitely something going on. It's got a check engine light on too, so I wonder what that's about. Might have to check that. I don't honestly know how I'm going to check that. I don't really know how I'm going to check that, but I'm kind of looking over it. You can kind of see, like, this to me looks like Civic interior. Yeah, the fuse box. Obviously, it's got a dual swirl cluster. We got, I think it's a P28. I'd have to look for sure. And then we got like a Honda steering column out of, I don't know what. I don't know if it's EG, EK. I have no idea what the steering column's out of. The weirdest thing about this car is the pedal placement. So this is where I'm sitting right now. This is centered on the wheel. As you can see, this throttle pedal is way over here. The clutch pedal is like almost dead center of the seat. Just barely off the left. But the biggest problem is right here, if you look, See, my foot got stuck on the steering column, or the steering shaft, because it comes down right in the way. So you have to be like really careful where you're at. And then this, it's like, it's so far over there. There's no way you could ever heel toe in this thing. It's just not possible because of where the center tunnel is. It's like right there. It's very strange. And then like the steering wheel, even though, so this, it's an adjustable, you know, column instead of an EG, but it doesn't ever really go low enough. And the seats, I'm sitting really far back. If you see, like my shoulder is like behind the B pillar, and it's kind of weird, but like over here, you can kind of see where I'm at. Like I'm like touching this fucking B pillar almost. It's weird. I don't know, but it's running smooth enough right now. I guess we'll just let it warm up and then we'll go drive it. I tried seeing if this blower motor situation works. It doesn't really do anything, so I don't know what the story is on that. It's hooked up. You can see there's heater hoses going into there, and like I would assume it would come out of here, but the blower never really turns on, so I don't know. It's interesting, that's for sure. I gotta say, other than the ridiculous idle and the check engine light, whatever's going on with that, the engine itself runs really freaking good. Super smooth. I mean, of course it should. It's a stock D series with stock computer, so yeah. Let's go take it for a drive. I was gonna grab my phone mount, but I can't find a cigarette lighter in here, so there's no way for the mount that I have to work. So I guess I'm just gonna have to hold it and hope for the best. But yeah, we'll go drive it. Okay, first impressions. This thing's kind of sketch, for sure. It's very darty. Like there's something, like the alignment needs work for sure. And oh god, the idle, because there's something going on with the idle valve, it like kind of makes the throttle like kind of jump in and out. Maybe there's a problem with the TPS. I don't know. It's weird. This thing is like sketch. The wheel just wants to like rip out of my hand because it's just like constantly doing this. Like I don't know if it doesn't have enough caster or it's got too much toe out. I don't know. It's sketch. We're gonna keep driving her and see what she does here. Ooh. Yeah, she's sketch, guys. It's like I barely touched the wheel and it's just like all over the road. It's so cool though. I gotta tell you, this is a very unique experience that you would never experience in another car, the way this thing drives. It's so weird. I'm gonna try to get a video for you guys, but this thing, woo, this thing is sketchy as fuck. Like it's just like you barely touch the fucking gas and it blows the tires off. It's so weird. It's kind of not running the best. There's definitely something going on with that check engine light, but I mean, it's driving, it's going. This is my buddy, very large man, but he fits in here.
Better than the Z I'm driving.
All right, guys, I think that's gonna be it on this one. I've got a lot of parts coming for this car. It is gonna be a while before you're gonna get another update because some of the parts are made to order. Some of them I'm gonna get sooner, but realistically, I need to work on the Civic. Well, both of the Civics before I get to the Mini Cooper. So I'm gonna kind of amass some parts, but we'll be back to this project. Don't get me wrong. I'm doing some research on Forza here. We're we're making shit happen. But stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the things, and peace out.